A developing story as the South Bend Common Council restructures for 2015. Each year, the officer positions are subject to change. And after voting tonight, the council has a new president. WSBT-22's James Fillmore is at the live desk right now. James, outgoing president Oliver Davis didn't want to be president anymore.
Well, he says it was time to give someone else a turn, Rick. Oliver Davis will continue to represent the 6th District as a councilman for the rest of his term. 2 members were nominated for president, Tim Scott and Karen White. The majority voted for Tim Scott.
Oliver Davis has served on the South Bend Common Council for 7 years. The first 6, he was vice president, and for the last year, he was president.
I believe it's time to let some of the newer leadership to come in and bring in some ideas and lead us a different way.
Through the years, he's served on many committees, and he believes this was the right time for him to step away from being president.
I literally have a full life doing this, plus a full life doing a few other things, and raising 2 girls, and Pepper, who would have to mention her. That's my dog.
The council was plagued with controversy this past year, but Oliver Davis says an even more turbulent year was 2008 when the recession hit.
Plus, when I fought for different human rights issues here in town, and I got a lot of hate mail, that was tough, because that was going to my church, to my family. Those were tough. This year was interesting, but we had so many other wonderful things happening this year. It was good.
Council members voted to keep Derek Dieter vice president, but they changed things up by voting Karen White to be the chairperson for the Committee of the Whole and Tim Scott as president.
Just think my leadership over 20 years international business will help kind of lead the council.
This will be Tim Scott's first time as president of the council. He says his first priority as president is to assign the council members to committees. When asked about taking over after a controversial year, Scott says whether or not people on the council get along, the key is organizational skills and good communication.
I think what we'll do is sit down, we'll have a lot of communication and collaboration, and also with the administration and the mayor's office. I think that's key to moving our city forward.
The majority of council members voted to keep the current city attorney, who's held the position for several decades. South Bend Mayor Pete Buttigieg released a statement saying he's looking forward to working with the new council officers and hopes 2015 will be a fruitful year for the community. At the live desk, James Fillmore, WSBT 22 News.